it back. You are not ready. So make me ready. Nothing. Then you taught me well. I cannot teach one who will not learn. I cannot teach one who still will not be himself. I'm sick of your riddles. I'm sick of your rules, old man. You've never given me anything. You've never given me anything. I hate you. But first, you must want nothing. You must learn to become nothing. Master? No! No!
A visitor? A customer?
No, a new face, but familiar. All the same, perhaps they came to change their face here once before.
Yes, long ago when the shop bell still rang. All gone.
Yes.
Shh. We are so fragmented. All together now. Pardon our dust. We are not used to visitors, but you are welcome to the mask maker's shop. Somewhere amid the dust, an ancient and powerful mask is calling to you. See yourself. Synchronize with the mirror.
It responds to them.
At last.
There. Watch.
Once there was an old mask maker, the last master of a magical trade, owner of a renowned mask shop. Every year his masks would transform the town. Children could play the monster beneath the bed. Lovers could discover themselves and each other. The old could be young and new, and the young could even seem wise. All only for a night, at carnival time. But amid the revels, the mask maker was alone. He feared that he would take his secret knowledge, the 3 ancient laws of carnival, with him to the grave. For fashions change, and humans find ever new ways to change themselves. And few wanted to learn the old secrets of paint and pasteboard. One day, a boy with no name arrived at the shop. A boy from the streets, come looking to steal anything that would fit in his pockets or his mouth. A boy from a hard world who had already worn many masks. The old man offered him a choice: return to the streets, pockets empty, or stay and learn the craft of masks. The boy saw his chance. The old man saw a clean slate, a pure heart, who could become a great mask maker.
You can already tell there is much more to this shop than meets the eye. Explore. Find the hidden door. Find the riddle.
They are not ready.
We must trust. The workshop awaits them.
They move near the workshop. Perhaps they can feel it.
Can they feel it? What happened here?
Look around the shop. There is a riddle to open a secret door. A white pawn. All the other
Creation we permitted ourselves during the long days in the shop.
Many pieces of our memory are misplaced since he changed the rules.
You will find pieces of our memory along your quest.
Seek the right symbols to find the hidden door.
Find the workshop entrance. There are some symbols around here somewhere.
found it.
A mask maker's workshop is a dangerous place. Tread carefully.
The workshop, the last sanctuary of the mask maker's art. Everything here is yours, if you can prove it. From this, you can create a new self. A first taste of your new power. Each blueprint like this allows you to craft one new mask. You will need to create many of them to master the art.
He's in the mask realm.
You'll use this dummy head to hold masks as you work on them. Now we need raw materials. You will need raw wood to carve. Yes. Now, trust the tools.
Good. Let the chisel guide you.
That sound. It has been too long.
Excellent work. Now put the carving in its own special place on the main workbench.
The mask of the islands. To wear it, you must be open. You must defy isolation.
You're not finished. Put the carving in its place on the workbench. Then you'll see some magic.
There, by adding paint, feathers, shells, and so on, this one base carving will be the source of many masks. You have learned a little of the mask maker's magic already.
There are 6 base carvings. As your craft develops, each will find its own place on the workbench.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. And then move to a new town and try again. That's the mask maker's way.
Now, grab a new plain mask and get to work.
Paint pots. Use these to store and combine your colors.
Now, follow the blueprint to the letter. Generations of mask makers have learned this craft before you, step by patient step.
Until he came along.
Your first mask. You have the power of the craft. Wear your new face. Find your way to the mask maker's realm. You must rebuild. Heal the land. The realm needs you.
I can almost hear the sound of the waves.
Awake, awake. A new face, but a familiar mask. What are you, I wonder? Raw materials, that's what. After all, every master needs his. Welcome, apprentice. I am King Prospero. You must be looking for me. Has my fame spread so far? I am janitor, landlord, and supreme monarch of this humble realm. Yes, look around. It is beautiful, is it not? A little misty today, perhaps, but that is not so unusual in the far Feather Islands. Well, first lesson. Masks are the gateway to this place. If you take off that crude first attempt from your face, you will return to the workshop. Try taking off the mask now.
They return.
Shh! They have met the king. For now, they must move forward on their own. Good. There you are. Feels good, eh? You will frequently return to the workshop to make new masks in order to move through my world. Now, onwards. Let's start our journey. Go to the bridge. Whoops. Try not to break anything. I've just got the place the way I like it. Still and quiet. I admit these islands have a certain tumble-down charm. Now, are you feeling watched? Do you see that figure on the next island over? Do not worry. My subjects will not hurt you. In fact, he wears the next mask you must craft. You will need to take a closer look at the mask. Did you spot an old spyglass in the workshop?
They're back. They're looking for the spyglass.
The spyglass, the gift of seeing and being unseen.
This is a crucial tool for a mask maker.
Ah, you have found my faithful old spyglass. Keep that close. You will need it. A mask maker sees much more than they reveal. Good. Take a closer look at my subject standing on the other side of the bridge. There, see? Now, hold your breath for a second. Yes! Got it. A blueprint. Now, that is a sight I've not seen since... The blueprint is your guide to make a new mask and to help you remember the different designs. See, this has the same face mask as the one you wear now, but with two of those white clasp shells on the top.
You will find the components for your mask somewhere around here. Well, foraging for components is a vital part of an apprentice's training. Each mask is a part of the realm, so you will have to forage for components to build each new mask. Search around for white clasp shells to make this one. Oh, did you feel that? Once you have found a new component for your masks, like this white clasp shell, it will appear back in the workshop, ready for you to craft new masks and explore new areas. You only need to find a component once, and then the workshop will always have a ready supply. Such is the magic of the mask maker. You're welcome.
A new blueprint. How long has it been? The base is already there for you, on the bench, near the paint.
Now, craft a new mask, starting from a plain one. The first one will only be useful to come back to your first location. Remember, each mask has its own purpose.
Come, they have a mask to make. Ah, white clasp shells.
You will need those white clasp shells you found for the new mask.
Wear the mask. Learn the truth about yourself, but do not trust your eyes and ears.
There you are. That was, fast. Well, how does that new body feel? No, others are easily obtained. Oh, don't look so surprised. How do you think you entered this realm in the first place? Look back over at where you arrived. You may see the body you were wearing before. Strings cut. First, view them with your spyglass. Then, make their mask, and you can borrow into any of my subjects. It was awfully convenient when I first arrived. These days, it's the only way to get around. Now, find my next subject and possess it. The people of this land used to cultivate shell pearls in that cave. You may find treasure lurking. You'll find these elders' statues spread across the realm, just relics of the old ways. Ignore anything you see or hear when near them. Keep your mind on your apprenticeship.
Follow my gestures. Come to the tower. Your power is growing.
Can you see what this one wears? Use the spyglass controls to zoom in. Focus on the mask. Remember, that's the important part. Try pressing the buttons to look as closely as you can. This is the mask of the Far Feather merchants, great traders and travellers. See, the mask requires 2 different components from different lands within my realm. Now your apprenticeship truly begins. The masks will grow more complex as you proceed. Forage for components and find my subjects wherever they have been left. Craft their masks. Mask yourself wisely and borrow into them to move through the world. Once this realm had another ruler, old, jealous, and unwilling to share. But now it is mine, and I grant you passage through it.
Use the lever to lower the panels of the map. It's time you saw the entire realm.
Well done! Now you can reach different areas throughout the realm.
New blueprints, new designs. You are ready for the next stage.
2 of the components you need will not be found around here. You will need to explore other parts of the realm.
A mask does not conceal. It is an open window. It reveals. It transforms. A new face appears. A new land to explore. A new face is revealed, and with it, new destinations are discovered.
The mask of the swamps. To wear it, you must be proud, love thyself, but do not allow vanity to take root.
The mask of the mountains. To wear it, you must know thyself and fight against the shadow of oblivion.
You are in the service of the mask. The riddle is to know what the mask expects from you at the moment you wear it.
Be careful. A mask always asks more questions than it answers.
Ah, already your power is growing. But
The Burlab Swamp. Home to some of the rarest components. The most secret masks. Watch your footing. And don't breathe in too deep. It was so beautiful here once, but a foulness has taken root here. Somehow. See the basket at his feet. This one wears the mask of a gatherer. The roots on the top of his mask are there to scare predators which once lurked in the swamps. Simple but effective. Twisted roots from the flintbriar tree. Poisonous, of course, but they're also used for medicines as well as masks.
You can use the same base mask each time. You don't need to carve a new one. It's on the workbench.
Another new body to test out. As you see, the power of the mask maker is very useful. A king must survey his realm, after all, especially since I first retreated to my castle. An alchemist. They harvested the various poisonous products of the swamp for potion making. My swamp-dwelling subjects, the inhabitants of these swamps, were masters at creating dyes and medicines from the noxious effluvia of the swamp. They even traded with the people of the forest above. But a shoot of iron grass, essential for masks of the forest and swamp, and it adds a little note of freshness besides.
The mask is an imprint of the mind, of the emotions. Wear it, and it disguises you with truth.
Good. Here you can mix potions. There are many recipes, but only one that helps clear a path through fungus growth. Let's get to work, potion maker. Whoa, that smell brings back memories. Of course, I always mixed all my potions correctly the first time. Quickly, apprentice, try again. The potion is some kind of fungicide. Have you looked at the recipe?
Follow my gestures and come to the tower. Find the truth.
Another of the Elder's statues. Always been dormant, useless for me. Notes from the surgeons. My old master's sickness grew slowly, so slowly, that I barely noticed. Perhaps he masked it from me out of care. Love, even. But I was not ready when the mask fell. I've seen this basket before. Anyway, this will come in handy.
Follow my gestures. Come to the tower. Your power is growing.
I can feel the power. Perhaps you shall be the one to heal the realm.